staples of Monterey Park. It's That Easy and Lombardo's Venice Room. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Hall of Famer, Dr. Lou Moret. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing white trunks. He is training out of Gladiators Gym in San Francisco by way of Redwood City. He weighed in 125 pounds. His record, 4 wins, 5 losses with 3 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jesus Sandoval. His opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing purple trunks, trimmed in white. He is training out of Gamboa Boxing in East LA. He weighed 126 pounds. His record, 6 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Xavier the Montelongo.
Okay, guys, here we go. This ought to be a pretty good fight. We've got Jesus Sandoval fighting in the white trunks out of the blue corner, coming in 4-5-3 out of Redwood City. And we've got Xavier Montelongo fighting out of the red corner in the purple and white trunks, 6-3-1 with 2 KOs. So we've got sort of an evenly matched bout here this evening, Worm.
Yep. Nice, strong action in the clinch so far. Both fighters
right away
leveling it to the body. Xavier pressing the action so far. Both fighters even fighting in the clinch. Both fighters have exactly close to the same amount of experience between 12, 13, 14 fights each.
Sandoval in the white trunks fighting out of the blue corner, trying to hold off the onslaught coming in right now.
Yeah, interesting enough, this is a 6-round fight.
Right away after that sort of initial onslaught, you see maybe now a little mutual respect, like, okay, we're about the same size, we got the same power, and look at that exchange, blow for blow, coming from both sides here early in the round one.
Xavier the Mongoose actually calling on his Riki Tiki Tavi. Those of you that remember the cartoon as a kid, the Mongoose.
Oh, do I remember? I could talk about that. That was one of my favorites as a young guy. Again, the purple and white trunks
for Xavier.
Xavier coming in with 6 wins. Xavier, at 23 years of age, Jesus Sandoval coming in the black trunks at, I guess you say white and black, at 29 years old.
6 years the elder. See if that will play any bit of a role. Hard to say. Both fighters are what you would say are in the prime of their life.
Well, I guess, if you fought about 10 fights, you kind of get an idea what you're doing, right?
Well, interestingly enough, one fighter has got the same amount of fights at 23 years of age, and the other one's got the same at 29. One started a little bit earlier, but 10 seconds left to go in the round.
Well, you got to like the first. Oh, and a little bit of it looked more of a tie-up in the legs there. I don't think a punch was thrown. It was more just a little off balance. So, you know, in that first round, not a whole lot to be learned, maybe other than just, you know, a couple fairly seasoned fighters. You know, they got some rounds under their belt, and but that initial onslaught of punches was kind of impressive.
Yeah, it's to be expected. Again, with the 126-pound fighters, these guys throw very, very fast and furious. Lots of love going to the ring card girls tonight, wouldn't you say, Vance?
Yes, I would, Scott. And the thing that's great is that they're actually normal this time. You know, they're cool.
Yeah.
They're very approachable and stuff, which is fun. Makes it fun.
Well, you can see in Javier's corner right now, he got you know, about 4 guys around him right now saying, hey, we can see you've got a chance at this. So very encouraging coming out of the red corner, coming into round 2.
Yeah, we're actually inches from the red corner, so we've got a bit of an advantage. And listen, Sandoval being warned for holding behind the head by the referee.
Pretty nice punch there coming in from Javier in the purple trunks. He's got a little bit better record than Sandoval in the white trunks, and he's showing that right now. Sandoval trying to move in, though, and make a statement here. Sandoval showing excellent footwork, though, and seems to be in great shape. So, again, forcing a little action here now from Sandoval. Ooh, double combination from Sandoval going for the body.
Both fighters throwing heavy leather at each other.
Well, and I like to see that, you know, Sandoval coming in here. A little bit down on his record, and, you know.
Both working hard in that clinch, man.
About a minute and a half remaining in round 2. Again, if you're just joining us, we're in the 4th round of the evening here at Battle of the Rising Stars. And it's been a very successful evening at that. I want to thank the, obviously, JT Media and everybody here, you know, within what we're doing, but also, of course, the Global Combat Network for letting us hang out tonight and show you what we got going down here in LA. Nice exchange there. Pretty much left for left.
Absolutely, and big shout out to the t-shirt guy, Rick. He's got some great deals on up-and-coming fights in the back. Obviously, the shirts for the Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather fight are already out and represented.
Yeah, we got some shirt guys here. We got some great food vendors here at Battle of Rising Stars. We got, you know, we got a private bar. You know, we're doing okay. We're doing okay here at the fight.
Several bars.
You could do worse than by coming here. That's for sure.
There's plenty of liquor flowing here, folks. We got a DJ out in the corner. Lots of TVs going. Montebello Country Club. The
A lot of
Quiet
eye candy for everybody walking around. Just gotta be careful, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
bad.
as we go 10 seconds winding down round 2, another pretty good exchange by both fighters. One of the things that stands out to me, at least at this point, I'm sorry, I want to make sure they're not going to call the, no, they didn't. And I really like Javier's approach right now. He's playing a great fight. He's dictating the action a little bit, and, you know, as of right now, Sandoval is going to be a little bit challenged to see if he can come back, but I'm not sure I could say that he's 2 rounds to 0. I think maybe it's 1-1, maybe a split at this point. I haven't seen anything really.
Yeah, no fighter's really overly dominated so far. Nobody's hurt and nobody's been knocked down.
One thing about Sandoval, though, you know, I think you've got some information there on his last fight, Worm, or something.
Well, his last fight was in San Antonio, Texas. His opponent was 9-1. A very game opponent, was on a 9-fight win streak or something like that, and he beat him.
Right. So he's come kind of in a way halfway across the country for this fight tonight, and looks pretty focused.
Well, no, Sandoval's from Redwood City, California. He's from Northern California, but his last fight was actually in San Antonio.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. He's from his last win. He's come, he's fighting. He's getting around.
Let's see if somebody lands right here. Everybody's missing. In the exchange, let's see what we got.
Lots of shots being thrown right now.
Oh, that looked a little low.
Looked like it stopped Javier in his tracks for a minute there.
Yeah, Xavier Montelongo doing a great job of sort of controlling the pace of the fight right now. It's really going to be up to Sandoval right now. Sandoval flips it around, though. Nice little combo there. Doesn't quite hit, but still showing good pace, good motion. And I think, when you get to these lighter weight guys, I mean, it does come down, a little bit to controlling the pace. You got to.
Someone's going to set the stage. You got to press the action. These guys both throw lots of shots, so there's lots of points being scored.
There you go, Sandoval now with a couple uppercut against the ropes, but fighting really well.
Well against the ropes. Both fighters scoring. Javier shaking his head like he got the best of him.
You're right.
Wow, nice coming down to the end of this round. Sandoval with an impressive
a minute left.
Defense.
Let's see what the fighters got.
Javier in the purple trunks, still with the little better record, showing a little bit of that attitude around the ring. But I'll tell you what, so far, Sandoval has an answer, and here comes Sandoval again. Doesn't quite.
Sandoval just missing in a couple of those shots.
Yeah, just almost.
Javier dancing around a bit, avoiding lots of shots.
Little left hand lands for Javier.
Yeah. Nice overhand left. 10 seconds left in the round.
Sandoval staying. Ooh, and almost connects with a big left. And Javier dancing. Sandoval throwing punches. There you go. All-Star Boxing. All-Star Promotions putting on another great fight here tonight. Want to certainly thank everybody who's been a part of this evening as we go into round 4. We're doing 6 rounds tonight, so I'll take a minute to thank the Global Combat Network for letting us hang out this evening and show you, sort of what we got going on here at Battle of the Rising Stars. And, of course, JT Media for putting on the great visuals here this evening. In fact, we have a visual going on stage right now, don't we, Vance?
Yeah, it's not too bad, The number 4 is all I'm seeing. Sorry.
Chase Photography.
Of course, our friends at Chase Photography, obviously the Scapic Law Group as well. And coming now into round 4, Battle of the Rising Stars.
Title sponsor, DeaverSpring.com. For all your Leaf Spring needs. Leave it to Deaver.
Deaver Spring finally has climbed aboard here with us as well.
Very good. Big off-road guys. Deaver Spring's been around forever. RVs.
Since 1892.
Boat trailers, all that kind of thing. Off-road vehicles, all that kind of stuff. Good people.
Big exchange coming into round 4. Look at those guys exchanging blow for blow for blow. Gotta love that. And, I'm thinking now, over halfway through the fight, we may see a little adjustments from the camps, the trainers. Ooh, and look at that. Javier coming in with sort of a fake, he sort of threw the right hand up with a fake and tried to come in with it.
I
like the composure of Sandoval, though, man. He's not.
Both fighters are sticking in it big, dude. Both guys are Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't grab him by the hair.
Nice. Look at Javier.
Javier goes in blind like that. Then
He puts his head down like he's coming in. And like you said, Sandoval doing a pretty good of holding that off. I'm not sure when you come in that hard what your intention is, but here we go. Sandoval had Javier on the ropes momentarily. That probably sounded a little more dramatic than it was. I think it was a little bit of a miss into the glove.
Definitely sounded good, huh?
Well, and we're almost to a full capacity crowd now, and I think we're actually close here in Montebello, and we hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. Ed Holmes, All-Star Promotions, putting on a great show tonight. We do have a fight coming up, too, that I just can't wait for with Johnny Reyes, and again, we'll talk about that in a minute. We were able to go down and meet Johnny personally a few weeks ago at World Boxing Gym, and I'll tell you what, this guy's he's somebody to watch.
Yeah, it was too bad. He was going to fight Carlos Gonzalez, who hasn't won since last summer in middle of 2014. So it was going to be a questionable fight with a guy that's 4-0.
Yeah, right
now, a guy
now
that hasn't won in the last year. But
now I think we're better now. We have him fighting the janitor from downstairs.
Well,
probably a better fight.
You don't want to piss off the janitor, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, the guy can fight. 10 seconds round 4, y'all.
6-round fight.
Sandoval
Both
standing right
guys
there,
still
man.
pushing it.
Yeah, you almost get a little bit of a momentum shift there right at the end, like Sandoval kind of coming on a little bit. Maybe this is the toughest round to call yet. I think I'd maybe go
Sandoval, that one.
It's hard for me to call. I mean, both these guys are just kind of both meeting in the middle and landing. Nobody's really dominating. It'd be a 10-9, 10-9, 10-9.
Well, it felt a little bit like right in the beginning, Sandoval was a little on the defense, but he's found his rhythm now a little bit, and
not bad.
Going into round 5, I think we've got something.
Technically,
Check out the
underboob is legal now, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, folks, here we go. Round 5 at Quiet Cannon. 5 of 6.
That's right. 5 of 6. Well,
so far we've got a pretty tough match going on. Hard to call. You could say Xavier Montelongo maybe won a round or two, but it's tough to say, with Sandoval doing a great job of playing his defense and hanging in there. Sandoval in the white trunks at 4, 5, and 3. Xavier in the purple trunks, 6, 3, and 1.
Sandoval definitely trying to press the action this round so far.
Well, I think maybe Sandoval, a little worse record, maybe trying to come in and establish his position. It makes sense. I think that's what I would do.
Sandoval getting a final warning not to hold behind the head.
So that could be interesting if that comes into play again.
That could cost him a point in the clinch.
In a close fight like this. I'm not sure that's what you want, Worm.
Nope.
Ooh, big right body shot. Actually connected for Xavier. We could see it right here, and he had to feel that. Nice exchange, though, and now a little bit of blood visible.
Good job, Xavier.
Sandoval's face showing a little damage.
Javier's taking a little breather.
Ooh, right there.
Staying
Javier
just
almost
out of
stepped
harm's
into a
way.
haymaker. Yeah. You know, as much as Javier in the purple trunks continues to push, though, Sandoval not backing down. Almost a low shot there from Javier as we're winding down final 30 seconds in round 5.
There you go.
Sandoval, nice left body shot,
Nice right.
almost connects.
There you go. Be first with that jab.
Ooh, Sandoval working off the jab now a little bit, but with 10 seconds left, still a tough round to call. Javier doing a great job of defending. Oh, I think that was more of just a lockup in the arms there.
Yeah, a little bit of a throw.
So there you go.
That's round 5.
Round 5 in the books, and
This ought to be interesting because they both got to come out swinging. I got them even.
well, we've got ourselves a pretty even match here with Sandoval out of Redwood City, Xavier Montelongo out of East Los Angeles, and both of these guys are putting up a good fight here tonight. Very evenly matched components. Pretty hard on paper to find a winner, but it seems to me like if you had to say, Sandoval maybe doing a pretty good job of holding off Montelongo enough to maybe impress these judges. We'll see as we go down to round 6. Round 6, final round in what's been a close fight up to now.
Let's see who's got the endurance and the conditioning.
Sandoval's definitely the aggressor on
Sandoval's
this one.
precedent. Now that might be indicative of thinking, you know what, I'm not going to leave it to the judges, or I might be down a round. So he's definitely the aggressor and scoring so far in the beginning of this round.
Yeah, you get the feeling right away.
He's leading with some shots.
Catch him when he's coming in.
Here comes the crowd now getting behind Sandoval.
Just got a left in.
Screaming mongoose.
I'll tell you, they're going both ways, but you can definitely feel the energy right now. Sandoval coming out big in this 6th round.
Max, good job.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with Javier's shirt on tonight.
Easy.
Javier's on the backup. He needs to stand. You know, I don't know. I got Sandoval this round still, but
Yeah.
Jesus Sandoval absolutely coming out in the 6th round and holding position and technically winning this 6th round very easily at this point. There's a nice
That was
right.
the glove.
Definitely being the aggressor and scoring.
Here you go, guys. This is Battle of the Rising Stars right here.
Little rope and dope by the mongoose. See what he can do.
be careful.
Now Javi getting a big pull from this crowd. Montelongo.
Box, next box. No messing around.
Under a minute, round 6, final round of this competition.
This is it. I mean, these both fighters got about a minute to prove themselves right now.
Honestly, this could be one of the tougher fights of the night to call. Sandoval showing great energy. Xavier
And Javier just goes in
Montelongo
there blind when he puts his head in there. It's kind of
kind of closes his eyes
Yeah.
and wants to do some damage, huh?
Box, next box. No messing around.
Here comes
There you go.
Sandoval trying to push Javier to the ropes, but Javier flips it around. A lot of dancing, a lot of movement. Here comes Sandoval. Ooh, Sandoval misses with a big right.
running
but
after him. So, come on, Javier.
Yeah, well, he's pushing the fight. He wants to end this fucking fight Just sit there
Sandoval
and
made
say,
a nice
yep.
combination. What a
good-
great fight by
good fight.
both guys.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I don't know. I think Sandoval definitely was the aggressor towards the end, but, you know, did the Mongoose do enough in the beginning to win? I don't want to be the one to call this one, that's for sure.
I'm going to flip the coin and say Sandoval on that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm feeling you, man, on Sandoval. It seemed like maybe the fight was pretty close, but on that last round and maybe another round or two, he not only held his own, he sort of showed a little more of a tenacity or something.
Right. Yeah.
And sometimes it just comes down to those little things. Xavier, with the better record, 2 knockouts, fought a great fight, but this is one that I can't call myself. It's going to come down to the judges. But again, another great fight if you're watching out there. Both these guys, local boys, coming in and getting it done here at the Quiet Cannon tonight.
Hey, they're all free agents, even the Asian girl. The one girl, the Asian girl has an agent for like.
As far as I can see here, Worm, it looks like both corners believe that they won.
Close enough fight. I mean, there was definitely no domination there. I wouldn't be surprised to see either fighter's hands raised at this point.
Make sure you get all their information or whatever.
Well, and that's the beauty of the Battle of the Rising Stars tournament. You got guys coming up making their debuts, you know, maybe fought 6, 10, 12 times. And we get to see a lot of up-and-comers, including a couple guys we still haven't seen tonight coming up.
You know who I can't wait to see? Dogbo.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, Dogbo last time made quite an impression.
Yeah, he's up next. He had I think Jimmy's.
Well, we're going to take a ringside for now. We'll get back to you on that in a minute. But for the official word, here's Jimmy Fitt, ringside. Looks like maybe they're taking another moment, but here he comes.
Get in, you can get in. Yeah, just
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, once again, let's give both fighters a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have our decision. Judge at ringside, Martin Dinkin scores the bout 57 to 57, a draw. Although he was overruled by judges ringside, Fernando Villarreal and Daniel Sandoval, who both scored the bout 58 to 56 in favor of our winner by majority decision, Xavier.
Whoa.
So Xavier Montelongo ends up taking that down on a tough decision.
The Mongoose.
But he pulled it out.
Javi.
Wow, they're loving that decision down here. Obviously, the crowd agreed.
Yep.
But it wasn't unanimous, and it was definitely a great fight by both.
Yeah, it could have gone either way on my end for sure.
Another great fight here at the Quiet Cannon in Montebello. And another one in the books. So Javier's record now is going to improve.